Philippines Empire. See, last time we did Myanmar, and that the Myanmar one was weird. But today we're gonna do something somewhat close to Myanmar, Philippines. By the way, if you're enjoying this Empire videos, please make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps. Okay, so first of all, first things first, we're going to actually color in the Philippines. And do I need this little island? I don't think I need this little island. I think we can just go ahead and erase that. I severely doubt anyone watching this lives on that island, but if you do, I'm sorry. Um, Now, yo, Paint 3D. If Paint 3D crashes. Anyway, so yeah, okay, we're gonna erase this. This island no longer exists. And now, first things first, this video is for entertainment purposes. Don't get mad if your country gets obliterated by the Philippines. Secondly, obviously, the Philippines military is going to be insanely buffed, so they even have a chance to do this. And third, we are throwing all logic away for this video. So yeah, with those rules, now let's begin. First things first, Philippines, in the South China Sea, they want their complete control. So Vietnam's going to be their first target. And they're going to be like, well, China's probably going to help us in this, right? No, no, China's not going to help them in this. But the Philippines, thinking that still do invade, and quickly they are able to cut Vietnam in half. However, here is where the problem starts, because now the trees are going to start talking. And that is never a good sign. So quickly after getting that far, they're gonna have to start stopping, and they're gonna say like, okay, let's attack the capital for a quick defeat, and they're gonna attack the capital, and it is gonna be a quick defeat of the Philippines. And they're gonna get immediately pushed back. However, right after that, China's gonna see this, and they're gonna be like, Vietnam probably is not gonna have the resources to survive this much longer. Let's just also invade, so then we get something out of it. And quickly, they're gonna push, and they're gonna invade, and they're gonna push all the way over here. Now, US seeing this is going to quickly begin supporting the Philippines and help them take over the south. And now it's going to be a march towards who can get to the center faster. And that's probably going to be China. So the Chinese, they're going to quickly invade, and then, oh no, Vietnam is going to pull a funny. They're going to revert all of their attention towards China, basically going to completely take away from the Philippines, because their entire goal now, they know they're going to lose, so they may as well deal a lot of damage to China. So the Philippines, with that, is going to get all the way up here, and from here, the Vietnamese basically know they're not going to win this. So rather than getting destroyed completely by China, they're just going to like give up to the Philippines. With that peace treaty, also the Philippines is always going to be in red. Their allies, not right now, but after this, their allies are going to be in the in maroon. China is not their ally. I just needed another color. So okay, with that, let's just draw the peace treaty. Um, it's not going to be that much of a difference. That much of a different peace treaty. They're just gonna do that, and then yeah, yeah. Okay, there we go. Anyway, nope. Okay, let's erase this. So yeah, Vietnam has now been split between the Philippines and China. Now, the Philippines, they're basically they're gonna have all of the South directly into the hands of the Philippines, like complete annexation. So now they have a coastline on the South China Sea. So I guess that's good. But you know what's not good? You know what's never good actually? Angering China, because China's now gonna realize, hey, wait a minute. These guys could just go ahead and say, all right, this is South China Sea and this is South China Sea, because they also take Vietnam's claims with them. So now it's quite the big thing. Remember, China claims like all of the South China Sea basically. However, China is going to get a little bit outnumbered now because the Philippines is going to pull another funny. They're going to launch another invasion. This time into Malaysia. Now Malaysia is going to get pretty worried, and they're going to get Indonesia involved, and the Philippines is going to get insanely scared because you never want Indonesia on your bad side. Indonesia is going to cook the Philippines, but obviously we're throwing logic out, and so we're going to say the Philippines somehow manages to make a landing of 1 million troops. So they somehow managed to get 1 million troops, and somehow they managed to make them all land in this area, and they start playing the waiting game. Basically, their goal is to take out this island, this part of Malaysia, and hopefully maybe get some more lands in Indonesia, but that seems unlikely. They're gonna quickly begin though doing this little maneuver to cut off a large chunk of Malaysian territories. Now, basically, their plan is capitulate Malaysia and get as much land out of the Indonesians as possible. Quickly, they're going to begin kind of moving through, capturing more and more lands until they get over here. From here, they're going to corner the Malaysians over here, and the rest is going to fall over to the Philippine control. Now, basically, Malaysia is just gonna like sign the peace treaty and leave because they know they can't hold on to this any longer. And after a quick little um invasion over here that's gonna wipe everything out, Indonesia is going to lose this island and also going to sign a peace treaty. So now taking a look at this peace treaty. Uh, okay, please work. This is why, kids, Paint 3D got retired. This is why, because it's a garbage platform. Anyway, bro, don't rewind that much. Okay, we're gonna redo some things. We were gonna redo some things really quickly. Yeah. No, no, not yeah, not yeah. Okay, there we go. So so the Philippines, they're gonna completely, they're not actually gonna annex this island. They're gonna leave that, but they are going to annex a lot more stuff. They're gonna put a lot of limitations on the Indonesians, which is going to make the Indonesians very mad, possibly make them want a part two to this war. However, that's a problem for for the Philippines in the future, not right now. Also, we're just gonna throw Brunei into this as well because I don't want to do an entire war just for Brunei. We're gonna say that they got a little scared and got ultimatum into joining. Yeah, that's what we're gonna say. So yeah, with that, we have. Oh my God, this is not looking good for the Indonesians. That's what I've just realized because they're gonna have a, let's say, civil war because Philippines supported rebels in these two islands are going to quickly start waging wars upon wars. In fact, this island is actually going to declare its independence and become an ally of the Philippines. Indonesia is not going to recognize it, but most of the world is. Now the Philippines is going to launch a new invasion with all their allies. They're going to get the US, they're going to get Japan, South Korea. Those are their allies now. Those are their allies. Indeed, indeed, those are their allies. And now might be the biggest war of the episode so far. We get the US, obviously. The US is going to get involved as well. And all these allies are going to launch, are going to, basically, China is also going to get their own allies as well, obviously. So they're going to get their stuff. And they're going to launch an invasion of a very nice looking island that I respect, that I do not want to get political about. This is for entertainment purposes only. They're going to invade Taiwan. Now, Taiwan's going to be in like a little bit green because the Philippines also wanted Taiwan. It's actually going to be the Philippines that start this war because they're going to start getting a little bit too comfortable around the coast of Taiwan with their naval ships, and China's going to be like, yeah, no, we're not doing this, and they're just going to send their own naval ships, and let's say a little three-way scoundrel. No, that's not the right word. A little three-way brawl breaks out between these three countries, and that's going to lead to war. So quickly, Taiwan is going to realize that the only way to do this is to give the Philippines what they want. So they're going to ally themselves to the Philippines. However, it's not going to be enough. As quickly as possible, the Chinese are going to basically be like, okay, we just need to invade as fast as possible and take this before the US gets here. And they're going to do that. They're going to do that. But that's going to come at the cost of North Korea because the South is going to quickly begin its own invasion. And it's going to get pretty far without China's help. The North is going to completely get destroyed, and especially with the Japanese also on that side. And that's actually going to lead to the fall of Pyongyang. Meanwhile, over here, the Philippines is going to make a small little landing right here, and they're going to launch a massive campaign over here, which is going to manifest about 600,000 troops. The other 4,400, there's 200,000 here, and 200,000 helping in Taiwan and over there in South Korea. Quickly, though, they're also going to make a landing over here, and now it's 800,000 troops, which are all going to be invading the south of China. Now, China is getting a little bit scared. They're like, how is this happening? Like, I know plot armor exists, but not this much plot armor. How have the Philippines actually managed to do this? And that's going to be followed by the Philippines annexing Taiwan, which is going to strain relations with the US a little bit. But they're literally just going to go in, take Taiwan, topple any form of government that was left, and be like, yeah, Taiwan is ours now. And that's going to be another 500,000 troops that they somehow managed to muster up. They're also going to recall the troops from South Korea to help here. So that's 700,000. That's 800,000. Together, that is 1.6 million troops, I think. Yes. Right? No, that doesn't seem right. 1.5 million troops. Actually, they're going to get 100K more. So now they're going to have 1.6 million. And as you can see, this is not going well. Meanwhile, Japan and South Korea are going to make their own landing right here, which is going to quickly fail. However, they are going to be able to push North Korea to the edges of the Chinese border. And now China is going to start sending 100,000 troops to hold these guys off over here. However, together, these guys have about 2 million troops here, so and America as well. So North Korea is going to fall. with this, the Philippines are gonna launch their complete destructive campaign over all of China, and they're gonna launch another 3 million troops that they're gonna somehow get. I told you we're throwing out logic, and those 3 million troops are gonna help bridge this little gap and completely destroy China. I forgot about Hong Kong. We're just gonna color that in. That got destroyed with China somehow. Let's just say that they chose the wrong side. They got annexed by the Philippines. They surrendered. I don't care, but they're gone too. Paint 3D, please don't crash. Thank you. All right. Now with this, we're gonna have the final straw, which is going to be the capture of Shanghai, and one final swoop through of the Chinese, and that is going to be game over for China. They are not recovering from this, are they? There's no recovering. There is no recovering from this. Okay, with this, we're gonna have peace. Peace treaty. Peace treaty time. Yeah, peace treaty. Let's go. Woohoo! Peace treaty. Yeah. Okay. This is why Paint 3D sucks. Paint.net is better, but it costs like money, and Paint 3D is free, and for being free, it's pretty good. Yeah. Anyway, every single time I rewind a little bit too much, just a little bit too much. Okay, is this colored in? I feel like it's going to do something bad. Is this gonna color in China next? Oh no, those are the allies. Okay, yeah. So that's gone. North Korea is just gone. Taiwan and this is now Philippine land. And there's more. There's more. So Shanghai is just going to get completely captured by the Philippines, and then the rest over here is going to also become a part of the Philippines. They're going to go up like this. They're going to capture all the Vietnamese lands. That actually looks disgusting. That's what I just realized. That looks absolutely disgusting. So we're going to change that up a bit. They're going to grab some land that they didn't actually capture. But, China really isn't in a bargaining state right now. So they're just going to give these guys what they want. And that's going to be the Philippines Empire. And we can decolor all of this because we do want to give a thing of how big the Philippines have really gotten now. So, yeah, this is not looking good for China. I feel like China lost. Also, Japan and South Korea, they started this war with 3 million troops invading North Korea. They have about 200,000 left. So they're definitely losers. The Philippines started with about like 2 million invading China. Not 2 million, we're going to say 5 million invading China. They are left with 4 million. China had 10 million defending everywhere, let's just say. They are left with 1 million. So 9 million casualties for China. Or, in other words, 90% of the soldiers they sent have been oofed. China lost. That's all. That's all. That's the end result. China lost. Anyway, oh, I forgot about Hong Kong again. So the Philippines, yeah, they're gonna rejoice. They're probably going to declare this 5-week campaign a national holiday because they have over tripled their territory, I think. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe.